Hi and welcome. My name's Maria Kay, and I help people all over the world create success, freedom and happiness that they not only desire but truly deserve in their life. Now, these videos are weekly and they are purposefully short and sweet so that you can easily tap in and tap out during your busy schedule. If you feel as though you'd like more, then please do follow the links below, where you can find a weekly podcast, which is around 30 minutes, and also a weekly blog post, which will give you a more in-depth look into the weekly topic that we cover. This week's topic is how to let go of how things once looked. Now, I've got a quick story, which I will share more of in the podcast and in the blog. But just to give you a quick idea, I'm back in the UK. For those of you who know, I am currently relocating and spending a lot of my time in India and in other parts of Europe. And we're back in our UK house, and in the first few days that we were here, we encountered a very serious block in the kitchen sink. And after all of the usual go-to solutions, pouring various different fluids and powders down the sink, I then was advised to undo the underneath pipe system. Now, I'm not DIY savvy, so this is quite new to me. So I found the block, I cleared it, but then I spent around 90 minutes to 2 hours trying to fix this pipework back together in its original format. And it wasn't working. It didn't want to go back into its original format. So I get inspiration from all sorts of places and people, very often from my clients and students, from my own life, and also from messages that I kind of receive during these goings on in my life. And this was one of them. So the idea that when things break down, when things fall apart, very often we're so hell-bent on fixing them back together in the same format that they once were. And that isn't always aligned with our life upgrade. As we move forward, as we upgrade, as we ascend, it's very likely that things around us, the systems that we have in place, the relationships, the people, the setups that we are so very used to, are also going to be called forth, drawn up, so they too can upgrade and align with this new way of living and being that we're seeking. So my invitation to you this week is to be open to fixing things back together in a new and upgraded way, and allowing for that natural flow of life that very often is the guiding force in everything that's happening to us, to really lead us and allow that to be so courageously, letting go and surrendering of how things need to look in order for us to feel comfortable. Because, my friend, as we move forward, and I include myself in this equation too, as we move forward and we step into that heightened space of living and being and operating, what is really needed is the ability to surrender. Surrender to how things are progressing rather than hanging on to how things once were. So I'm, as I said, including myself in that equation. So once I called out the plumber to help me out with this baffling puzzle-like refitting of this pipework, the solution was to fit them back together in a completely different way. A way that worked for now. A way that was congruent with how things needed to be in order for life to flow freely, joyously, and effortlessly into our upgraded way of being. If you want more, as I said, please do go follow the links below, and I'm wishing you as much courage as you can possibly absorb in this moment, to be in the moment with courage, with surrender, and with trust and hope that where you are is exactly where you need to be.